This episode is all about how I got started in event cleaning. It has to do with an all star game. And everywhere you look, there were celebrities, athletes, and VIPs are moving from one high profile event to the next. And then there's me. I'm not in the crowd, I'm behind the scenes. I'm not behind the scenes, climbing up talent. Nope, I am knee deep in cleaning supplies, leading a team that's scrambling to keep four, four massive activation spotless. And let me tell you, I had no idea what I was doing. Let's rewind a little bit because how did a makeup artist who spent my entire career backstage in entertainment, end up running a commercial cleaning company for one of the biggest sporting events in the country? Buckle up because this is a story about a crazy leap of faith, long nights, and one of the biggest lessons I've learned in my career. It all started when I bought into a commercial cleaning franchise. Within months, I realized I needed a way to stand out from the pack of, like there were so many commercial cleaning companies in Southern California. And my background was in makeup artistry. And I had spent years behind the scenes at major events like the Oscars, Grammys, Golden Globes. But until now, I had never, and I do say never, I emphasize never, once paid attention to who was responsible for cleaning up after the madness. Then one night, I was talking to a now ex boyfriend on how every event needs cleanup. You know, what was that was like my light bulb moment. It was like, wait a second. I've been doing what I've been doing forever, and I've never really seen the cleaning crew, but I know they clean while we're doing the makeup. So there you go. Lucky for me, my then boyfriend was a natural, and I do mean natural connector. He casually started mentioning this idea to his event industry friends. And before I knew it, I was staring at an opportunity that was both exhilarating and terrifying. An experiential marketing firm was looking for a cleaning team to handle four event activations for the NBA All Star Games in LA. And without thinking it through, I said, yes, absolutely. We can do it. Mind you, I did not have a team yet, or a plan yet, or, experience running a cleaning crew at this level. Didn't have it at all. But those were just tiny details, right? Yeah. The next 2.5 months, I did nothing but plan, hire, train, and then rehire and retrain on repeat continuously. It was a masterclass in organized chaos. Every day, I swung wildly between thinking, this is going to be amazing, and what in the world am I getting myself into? Fast forward to game week, and we were running cleaning teams for four different locations across Los Angeles. And if you know anything about Los Angeles, when I say across Los Angeles, I do mean across town. And nothing in LA is close, right? So we had something in Hollywood, we had something on the east side, we had something downtown, we had something. It was it was chaos. It was everywhere. So essentially, I needed to be in all four places constantly 24/7 between each location, make sure everyone had what they needed, everyone was showing up, everyone was doing exactly what was needed to be done. This was nonstop, 24 hours a day for 4 weeks straight. You think like the NBA All Star Games or the Super Bowl or what have you, it's a 1 day kind of event that happens and culminates, and people are so energized and yay, hooray, and the crowds go wild and then it's over, right? No, these things take literally 4 weeks to put into place. And for 4 weeks, as things are being, um, built out and the activities are being strategized and all kinds of logistics is being put together, everything needs cleaning for that time. up until the point that, the games take place. And then after the games take place, everything needs to play. It's all happening all at once. By the end of it, I wasn't just exhausted. I was on the verge of collapse. I kid you not. I had no voice. I had no idea if I had eaten or if I slept or when it was all over. It like my body literally quit on me. I spent the next month barely able to hold my head up and completely wiped out with the worst cold of my entire life. But you know what? We did it. And despite some of very intense exchanges with my client throughout the process, they could not stop raving about our work. That project put us on the map. It was the first major event that proved we could deliver. And from there, opportunities kept coming in. But let me tell you, if you're thinking about starting a business, this is not the way I would recommend doing it or getting into the events industry. I know the events world is like fire hose down your throat, like constantly, but I just wouldn't recommend chewing off more than you could actually bite, especially if you don't know what it is you're biting into. Okay. It was a trial by fire. And while I do realize that a lot of entrepreneurs are trial by fire, right? I wouldn't wish this level of stress on anyone. But it also taught me something invaluable that I want to impart on you all today. Here's what I learned. It's great to push yourself. It is great to take big risks and to chase opportunities that scare you. But, and this is the big but, there's a fine line between ambition and burnout. The most successful entrepreneurs that I've seen aren't just the ones who hustle the hardest, they're the ones who pace themselves for the long game. Time is on your side. So, success isn't about sprinting, it's about learning how to run a marathon. If you do find yourself saying yes to an opportunity that you can honestly see is a bigger than what you have the capacity or the experience of doing, I would say reach out to partner with someone who has experience that you lack. Find a way to collaborate. Too often, I really hear people talk about like competition and not wanting their competition to get the opportunity or what have you. When really small businesses can gain way more traction and larger contracts if they would just collaborate with each other in the same industry, right? Like to collaborate, come together. Everyone wins in the long run. Everyone. And I mean that to the depths of my heart. So, would I do it all over again? Maybe. Would I recommend this method? Absolutely not. But hey, if you ever need someone to clean up a mess, whether it's in an event or in your business strategy, you know who to call. Okay? Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, share, and send me a DM with your wildest career leap story. I promise I've probably made a crazier decision. Until next time, stay bold, stay smart, and for the love of all things holy, get some sleep before your next big gig. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Celebrate and Chill. I hope you're walking away with new insights, fresh ideas, and maybe even a little inspiration to make your next event not just memorable, but meaningful. Remember, it's the small intentional efforts that add up to big impacts on your guests, on your team, and even on the planet. If you're enjoying this episode, don't forget to subscribe, share, or leave a review. Your support helps us to continue to celebrate and chill with event pros like you. Until next time, stay creative, stay connected, and keep bringing your best to every event. And hey, don't forget to take a moment to chill. You've earned it.